Ashley. I would love to have you back. I do lifestyle videos every Tuesday and Thursday, so click the subscribe button. In today's video, we are gonna be discussing books. So you might be wondering, why do I have on a sweater? It's raining outside, so it's fun to wear a little cozy sweater whenever it's raining. And appropriately, my sweater has a cat reading a book. So I just thought that's kind of appropriate for today. Let's just get on into the video. This is gonna be a little chit chat, but I'm just gonna tell you all about some books that I'm reading. 5 of them. Okay, so the first book, this is called 31 Prayers for My Future Husband. And it's actually by Jennifer and Aaron Smith. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Unveiled Wife, but it's actually a blog by Jennifer Smith. That's them, that's Jennifer, and that's Aaron. Basically, this is exactly what it sounds like. It's just 31 prayers for my future husband. I'm engaged, and I thought that it would be fun for me and my fiance to do this. He has one, 31 prayers for my future wife. Let me just show you a little bit inside. So basically, there is a little prompt, and it'll have a Bible verse. And then on this side is a prayer that they wrote for you to get started praying. And then on the next page, you flip it, and you have blank space for you to write your own prayer. You don't have to fill up the whole space or anything, but it's really cool to see what happens whenever you start praying every single day. And not only does it help your relationship with your future whoever, it also just strengthens your prayer life in general. I love this book, and I recommend it to anybody who is engaged, and I think that everybody should have to do this before they get married. So I'm just going to read the back of it to tell you a little bit more that if I didn't explain it correctly. It says, praying for his heart. The anticipation to one day get married is a beautiful experience that should not be rushed. In your waiting, propose to pray for your future husband and what he is enduring through right now that will contribute to your future marriage. This resource takes you on a journey of learning how to pray for his heart as you pray through 31 specific prayers for him. So actually, after we get through with this book, we are gonna continue praying like this, just with a notebook. I gave this to him a year before our marriage, so we're getting married next July 14th, so I gave it to him this past July 14th. I know most people don't have a year, but I guess ideally you would do it 31 days before, but I don't know, it's kind of nice having a full year. So the next book that I'm going to talk about is another little lifestyle book. It's not really like a reading dense material book, but it's called Simple Green Smoothies. And this book is written by Jen Hansard and Jada Selner. I think that's how you say her name. So basically, this is just a beautiful book full of beautiful pictures of smoothies, and it has tons of smoothie ideas. So I actually was going through some things with my health where I wanted to get my health back on track and actually try to put on some weight. And for me, smoothies actually help me do that. And some days whenever my stomach's hurting really bad and I feel like I can't eat any food, smoothies help me a lot. At the beginning, they talk a little bit about supplies that you need. And I actually have a Nutri Ninja, which I love. After you get to chapter 3, it'll give you the 10-day kickstart. And that's where it gives you a shopping list, which is so nice. So you don't have to go through and be like, oh man, I forgot. And it's a 5-day shopping list, so it's not for all 10 days. But I love this smoothie book, and I know that you will too. It's a really great way to get fruits and veggies in. And also, Mighty Matcha Mango Smoothie, Margarita Smoothie, just tons of random smoothies that you would never think to make. So I'll read the inside cover to you so you can see if you would be interested. It says, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. Jen Hansard and Jada Selner are two friends raising their kids on healthy, whole food recipes, and they've seen firsthand the amazing health benefits that green smoothies have had on their families. Green smoothies helped Jen rebound from a chronic case of low energy and allowed Jada to slide back into her honeymoon jeans, and their kids rarely catch whatever cold or flu is going around school. So then it continues to talk a little bit more about this book and why they themselves decided to do green smoothies. I recommend this to anybody. I love smoothies, and if you're a fan of smoothies, even if you're not a fan of smoothies, this book will make you a fan because you put handfuls of spinach in it, but you can't taste the spinach, you just taste the fruit, and it's really sweet and yummy. Okay, so now I'm going to get into more of fictional books and fun reads that are not useful, you know what I mean? Sarah Dessen has been one of my favorite authors since forever, I feel like. I've read most of her books, and this is her newest book called Once and For All, and I'm gonna be honest, I haven't finished it yet, but I'm halfway through, and I love this book so far. I love the colors of her books. So you have like the jacket of the book, which is very pretty, and it has the little bouquet right there with the girl tossing it up. But this book is really, really, really good. And yeah, her typography is pretty large inside the books. It kind of makes reading quicker whenever you have larger print. I just love Sarah Dessen. I love her writing style. I love everything about it. It just makes you feel good. It makes you happy. And I always take her books to the beach with me, but when we went to the beach this past trip, it was raining and I didn't want to get my book all messed up. So whenever we were outside, I didn't really take it out much, but definitely recommend this. So what's it about? After many summers working at her mother's wedding planning business, Luna has seen every sort of wedding, from informal on the beach to elegant and historic mansions. She's handled all kinds of crises, AWOL brides, seen stealing bridesmaids, controlling grooms, and she's seen the eventual outcome of each perfect wedding. Maybe that's why she's deeply cynical about happily ever after endings, especially since her own idyllic first love ended sadly. So when handsome, happy-go-lucky serial dater Ambrose, that's the name of my bug guy, but anyways, Ambrose enters her life, Luna won't take him seriously. He is sure he can change. Luna is betting that he can't. But Ambrose hates not getting what he wants, and Luna is the girl he's always been waiting for. Funny, tender, and effervescent as champagne, Sarah Dessen's novel is a pure delight. And I agree with that. Like, this book, it's so easy to read. So Bustle has said any new release from the queen of young adult fiction is going to be huge. Buffalo News said a new Sarah Dessen is always a cause for celebration. So I love Sarah Dessen, and if you haven't read any of her books, I really recommend you go read one. I just love this book so far, and I can't wait to see how it ends, and I'm not going to spoil it. Next book, I haven't started this yet. I actually just got it at the library a couple of days ago, but it's called The Muse. It's shiny because it has one of those library covers on it. But it's by Jessie Burton. But if you don't know her, she's the author of The Miniaturist, and I never read that, but I wanted to read it, and I probably still will read it. But I was actually just at the library the other day, and I wanted a good book to read, and I know I'm reading the Sarah Dessen book, but you know, I gotta have something for when that's over. I saw the cover of this, and I love the artwork on it, so I had to pick it up. Okay, there's a little typewriter. I love that little typewriter. I think it's so cute. I actually read the first page because I couldn't wait, but it's so good so far just on the first page. And let me read to you what it says. So this is kind of long. I'll just read the first paragraph out of the little jacket thing. England, 1967. Odell Bastian, I think it's Bastian, I don't really know, is a Caribbean emerge. I don't even know what that word is. E-M-I-G-R-E, and the E's have the little tilde things on them. But anyways, trying to make her way to London. Oh, it's probably an immigrant. Okay, so Caribbean immigrant trying to make her way in London. When she begins working at the prestigious Skeleton Art Gallery, she discovers a painting rumored to be the work of Isaac Robles, a young artist of immense talent and vision whose mysterious death has confounded the art world for decades. The excitement over the painting is matched by the intrigue around the conflicting stories of its discovery. Drawn into a complex web of secrets and deceptions, Odell does not know what to believe or who she can trust, including her mesmerizing colleague, Marjorie Quick. It sounds so good. And then there's actually different stories. Like the next, I'll just read the first, and it says Spain, 1936. Olive Schloss, the daughter of a Viennese art dealer and an English heiress, follows her parents to Arzulelo, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this book sounds good to me. And it's more like of a set back in time book, like a history kind of book, but not history. And I really like books like that, so I think that I'm gonna like that a lot. And just to read something about Jessie, if you want to know about her, this is from the Star Tribune in Minneapolis, that's a hard word to say. Jessie Burton's debut novel, The Miniaturist, has all of the trappings of a historical page-turner, a rich setting in 17th century Amsterdam, a plot inspired by an antique cabinet house located at renowned Rijksmuseum. Rijksmuseum. Oh my goodness, I don't know this word either. RIJKS Museum, so a museum over in Amsterdam, and a diverse cast of characters. The Miniaturist provides a perfect amount of authentic detail and a plot that speeds along. So I thought actually what would be fun maybe if I read this month, and then if y'all want to, you can read it too, and I'll talk about it at the end of September, or maybe mid-September. So I'll warn you before that comes out, but I thought it would be fun to do a little book club thing. Not really a book club, but kind of a book club. Okay, so my 5th book that I'm going to show you, also my final book, is my favorite. I've been wanting this book for a very long time, and I forgot where I saw it, and then I was in Barnes & Noble the other day with my mom, and I saw it, and I was like, that's the book. So of course I had to get it, so I did. It is Edgar Allan Poe, The Complete Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. Just to show you the cover and the detail of this book, it's hardback, and just look at it. I love everything about this book. Even the back is pretty. Oh, and the back says, quoth the raven, nevermore. Every time I say nevermore, I'm like, nevermore, nevermore, because like if you ever saw that, I don't know if you saw that. Was it The Simpsons? I think it was The Simpsons, like a Halloween Simpsons where they did an Edgar Allan Poe special. It was like a little bird. I'm not going to say that again, but that's what I think of. Little Bart saying nevermore. Actually, it might not have been Bart. It was just the crow, but anyways, or not the crow, the raven, but yeah. So this book is so pretty. It has silver foiled edges all the way around, so it's all shiny. And you open it up, and you have this pretty bluish page with the moon on it and the bird sitting over here. It has like all of his stuff in it, which I love. And there's other books like this for him, but they're not as pretty as this book. Like I wanted this as a collector's edition, and I love Edgar Allan Poe, so I wanted to spend some money on it. I mean, it was only $20, but still $20 is $20 when you could get one for like $5. But I really love this book, and it's one of those books that you can keep forever and pass down and, you know, read some Poe. So, poetry. So that's pretty much it today. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And again, I'm going to link all of these down below. So read The Muse with me if you're interested. And I'll be doing like a book review. I'll do a video on it, and that'll be fun to do together. And subscribe. So I will see you on Thursday.